Okay, yep. I'm being a little, he's really, what he's doing right now is he's making the pace of the game incredibly fast, and that's making me make mistakes, right? Like, he's just playing at 100 miles a minute. Yep. Again, but see, the thing is, though, like, if he's gonna play like this, right, it's the kind of thing that I can definitely be like, okay, so this is the game we're playing, I got you. Oh, yeah, again, see? He just doesn't want to sit still, like, ever. All I have to do is just keep my pressure tight, right? If I just keep my pressure tight, if I keep it so that like, if I structure my layer 1 so as to keep him in place, right? Then he just dies. Yup, again, like, just no, like, weird, don't command grab, don't do anything that relies on him, like, anything that relies on him standing still is not the correct move right now. This man has shown us that, yeah, he's just gonna mash, right? He's just gonna mash, which means we just do all of our stuff that beats me. He was mashing right there, too, right? As soon as he landed, he was mashing. You headbutt's gonna be gangbusters here. Yeah. Again, so, you see, we learned a lot in that first game. We're actually somewhat able to implement it, right? All right, folks, we are back with more Granblue Fans versus Rising action for you here on the road to #1 with Ladieva, and we have Mike on actually. Last time I fought this guy, I'm pretty sure he was playing Seahawks, but I guess he's also picking up a Lance. So sure. I believe, unless it's a different Micon or I'm mixing up the name exactly. I believe this is a South American friend there. So let's see. The ping says 166, but yeah. So I mean, so far the connection's been totally fine, right? You think so? I think so. I don't really see too many problems here. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Lancelot, obviously, scary boy. Gotta make sure we're hitting the guard button. Gotta make sure we're not letting him get away with too much fake stuff in his pressure here. And the other thing too is when he does little JUs, right? We gotta make sure we're mashing when he goes into the air, unless he gives us a valid reason not to. Okay. Yeah, like that counts as a valid reason, I'd say. Lots of stagger pressure happening right now. Should have spot dodged that. Now I'm in some trouble. Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is probably the best thing that could come out of this whole situation. Get away from me, good sir. Okay, sure. Oh, he'll brave counter. That makes sense. Oh, overhead. Fine. I thought okay. I was hoping from how he's just been playing so far. I was like, I'm pretty sure this guy's just going to W key at me, and luckily that seemed to be correct. He's alive. It's close, but he's alive. I'm not gonna respect the DP here. Yeah. If he DP'd me there, we wouldn't even die necessarily. So I'm just gonna go and make sure to keep him still. And luckily that bet worked out pretty well for us. Oh, okay. Definitely meant to JU there, but it's fine. Got air throw instead somehow. Okay. Owie. And now we're in here. It happens. Blades of Ice indeed, good sir. We gotta hold all this now. EX Fireball's holding us down. Brave counter the Brave counter. Understandable. He waited a sec too, because Ladieva's Brave counter is weird sometimes. Like, it's kind of hard to Brave counter Ladieva's Brave counter. Hers in particular just has some like strange invulnerability on it occasionally. Get away from me, sir. Use that to, save myself a brave point while I do that too. Okay, cool. Jam, my beloved. No brave points on the Lancelot anymore. Oh, nice on delay. Okay. I was trying to bait that exact thing out. I just failed to do so. Get away from me. DP again. Be honest. Okay, I thought he was gonna do like another DP on like a similar sort of delay here. This is not optimal. I'm not sure why I'm doing this, but I guess I am now. He's alive for sure. Oh, the worst part is he should have died there. That's the worst part about the whole thing, and my JM got crushed by, probably could have done something way simpler and just like done, auto combo. I think I had headbutts, right? Auto combo headbutts, into that thing. Bonk, break counter? No. Oh, okay, he knows. Auto combo, headbutts, lariat, SSBA in the end, and just killed him. But oh well, these things happen, I suppose. Okay, he actually did continue that time. Should be fuzzy matching instead of just matching on that every time, I suppose. Got crushed there. Happens. These things do occur. Should have spot dodged that. Oh, still managed to match JU. That's just how minus that JU is. It's like minus 20, right? So even with all of my frames being doubled, I'm probably still okay there, as we just saw. Oh, bad time to whiff that 6XL. Because he still got into a clash after. So I guess, could have been worse. They weren't immediately ready to punish us for that. All right, I gotta hold this, because of Fireball. All right, get away from me, good sir. One of these. Oh, really didn't think he would be ready for that. I mean, people are just generally ready for it against Ladieva quite often. But yeah, I hadn't done it yet, so I figured maybe. But fair enough. I mean, he probably just reacted to it, right? It wasn't that he like had it super high on his mental stack or anything. It is just straight reactable, especially when it's done from that far away. So, oh well. All right, okay, hold on. Chansu, there's a world. Yeah. I figured he might try that. 2Hing, if you didn't catch what happened there, he got counter hit out of his 2H by JM. These things happen against Ladieva. You gotta, honestly, like, the best way to anti-air Ladieva is to walk back out of the... That is not what I meant to do at all. Okay, cool. Yeah, that is certainly not what I meant to do. But I suppose it's fine. I meant to reset him into USPD right there. And that is not what happened. Okay, his DP is gonna beat mine. Understandable. Get away from me again. What now, sir? No. Okay, fair enough. That is a safe space for him to brave counter. My DP is going to lose to throw there. It makes sense. This is getting scary. Yeah, we can only take a few more of those. So we can take a few more of those. Oh, but we can't take too many hits. So I can take some strikes here potentially. Oh, okay. I was really banking on him trying to go for another throw there, and it did not really work out for me. Again, probably should have been, on a slight delay there, a little bit of a fuzzy mash situation. Try and hit him if he did throw and not. Oh, and block if he didn't. But yeah. Oh, got a little bit too excited and just hit the button right away instead. Okay, you can take. Oh, that combo's on a counter hit. Good to know. Bonk. Yeah, he'll brave counter that. Understandable. You gotta hold all this. He'll just throw me right over my block stun ends. Makes sense. I'll take that. Should have spot dodged that for sure. Oh, yeah, okay, that type 2 H is actually going to work because the JM has been slowed down by a factor of 2, and he's jumping back, and we're dead. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's, again, I was kind of hoping a similar thing would happen there, where he might just like run for it at me, but he had gotten punished for it once before, right? It was way earlier in the set, but he obviously, that still was impactful enough that he would remember it. I was just kind of banking on him hopefully being still a little bit too overzealous there. Was not the case, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, a couple of things definitely could have been done a little bit smarter there in terms of just like, playing against Lancelot in general, right? I think we did a decent job actually matching on the JUs when they came, right? A lot of the times they only came when we were in the U projectile, which leads me to my next thing. You gotta spot dodge that U projectile on reaction, man. It is spot dodgeable now, like it is reactable, especially with the 15 frame slowdown from the ult skill right after the nerfs and everything. You really gotta just spot dodge it. Because otherwise, it's like, it is so... If you know exactly what that move does, it doubles all of your frames, right? So like, for example, this is a 6-frame light with 16 total frames, right? See, first active frame 6, total frame 16. This becomes a 12-frame startup move with 32 total frames. Which, if you're wondering what a 12-frame startup move looks like, that's 13. It takes a light and makes it a heavy, and it makes that move goes from 13 frames startup and 35 total to 26 and 70, right? So, you don't get, like, once you get hit by that, you really can't contest against Lancelot at all, pretty much. But he shouldn't get it off on you, unless there are meaty setups where he is guaranteed to hit it on you, sure. But unless you like DP him or something. But I mean, that obviously can have its own problems. But in a case like that, it was often that Mycon just like had us in the corner, and then he would just do the U fireball, and I was just down back and I got hit by it. That is not really that is sort of the level 1. If you allow Lancelot to do that, you are making the game way too easy for him, right? So that's sort of the level 1 thing that we have to do better about there, that we unfortunately did not do in that game, and it led to a lot of our problems, right? Besides that, yeah, just probably again another case where just a teensy-weensy bit more un petit peu fuzzy mesh. You know what I'm talking about? Like just a little bit more fuzzy mashing could probably do us a lot of good there. Just because there were a couple of times, especially on like his Rekka, for example, the one round that I lost straight up because I was hoping that he was going to go for a throw and he didn't. So there's as always, it's still something that we are not. I know how to do it technically, but it's not super in the muscle memory yet. So that's another thing we're practicing. But yeah, it looks like okay. It's a Monday, and I am recording at times where a lot of people are at work, I think. So we'll come back when we find our next match here. But by the way, if you're having a good time watching the video so far, all the general stuff, like, subscribe, bell, all that, appreciate it greatly. But yeah, for now. Oh, I was gonna make a cut. Is this okay? Hold on, this might be. I don't think this is Mycon again. I think we had slightly higher ping than that, but it's possible. It's possible.
Ladieva versus
Catalina. Sandburger, hello. A Catalina. That is a whole heck of a lot of gems that they're rocking right there. Okay, it's actually been a while since I fought a cat. Again, Catalina, kind of one of these characters. I mean, one of the primary characters like her in 2B, where I really don't trust our ability to really mess with her in neutral. If he's like right up in our face like that, sure, right? Oh yeah, far L still whiffs on crouchers for sure. Oh, nice far H. Yep. Yeah, it's one of those characters that I really don't trust our ability to really contest in neutral, unless he's right up in our face like this. Okay, sure, fine. Projectile. I kind of have to just give it up and then try and find a gap on her own offense. Yeah, like right. I mean, to be fair, that was just 6XL to 6XL. That wasn't like a Catalina thing. But again, I'm being very hesitant in the neutral, and since I'm not like fully giving it up, that's just made me instead. I'm kind of like half-assing it. I'm not doing either. Oh, that was a whip. Oh, that was another whip. Okay, sure. That's insane, but that worked. But we take it. Oh, but I don't link off of it, apparently. It's been a while since I've hit a 5U in the mid-screen, and I've forgotten how. Oh, okay, I thought I could punish that. I suppose I can't. Maybe I can, if I'm like quicker on the draw there, on reacting to the backdash. I was a little bit slow, possibly. Okay, they know. Yep. Yeah, there you go. I guess I have to do it a little almost preemptively, right, to punish that backdash, but it certainly works. And I mean, from that distance, if they do anything that isn't backdash, it probably also loses to you, Lariat. I'm actually not entirely sure. I will admit, I'm not entirely certain what all of the possible follow-ups are for Catalina out of that move, right? Okay, sure. Our bait didn't work and we didn't match. That's good patience by us. JM continues to be my beloved. Ooh, actually, I did leave a bit of a gap there, but I left too much of a gap, I suppose. 66M will get me murdered there. That's fine. Ow. This is a little scary. I'm trying to like fish for a 2M, but again, this is kind of have to wait for Catalina to commit to something. Again, oh, okay, it worked out. Again, I was a little too slow on actually reacting to the backdash there. I mean, that's proving to be a nice little get out of jail free card for us there. Is whenever Sandburger tries to go for that the 5U there. Sure, I'll take another brave. Oh, wait, another. I only took one off. Oh, I didn't lose my brave point for the rating strike at least. They hit me out of it too early before it actually consumed my resource there. Okay, sure, fine. Okay, understandable. Oh, I tried to roll that, and I guess I didn't. Maybe with the wait, that wasn't a combo, was it? I don't think maybe that was a combo off the two L or 2N that they hit me with there. It's possible. I tried to roll that ultimate fireball to like get right in their face and then SSBA them, and simply did not work out that way. Okay, yeah, okay. Give Catalina her roses in neutral here. This is what the character like. You gotta understand that like that is what all of her power balance as a character has been sent into making her neutral very hard for me to contest. Everything else not quite so much, right? So I gotta respect her strengths and then try to exploit her weaknesses where they exist. Bonk. Get down here. Okay, they weren't matching there. Understandable. I'll use a brave point offensively here if I have to keep her in the corner. Yep. Ooh, yeah. Get grabbed, nerd. Nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah, they were mashing. I think those looked like the start of a 2L there, right? Probably coming from Catalina there. So they do end up just walking right into that reversal grab. Yeah, again, usually, right, command grab, I say this a lot, but usually in this game, after block stun or on wake up specifically, right, mashing will certainly, like, pretty much always, beat command grabs. But if Ladieva commits 100 meter to the command grab, you have to commit to jump to beat it, right? Or backdash or something like not. Mashing will get beat up by those by that grab and by SSBA too, right? Nice spot dodge. Ooh, that was very late, yeah. But still worked out. Maybe it wasn't as late as it feels like they spot dodged that at like the last second. Still worked out though, so they can still give him a punish. Ow! My face. This is a bad round. This is it's a tough round to make it back from for sure. Yeah. She is very plus after that. Maybe a little bit, you could say, a little bit risky to really go for the match there. Listen, I had a feeling. I just had a feeling. And maybe that's not how I should be conducting my business, but I had a feeling. Oh, no. I thought that was going to hit me. I was trying to brave counter that. Again, we talked about this. It happened a couple of times in the past episodes, right? Where people whiff these aerials. I'm really starting to think that it has to be something people are doing on purpose, and I just like haven't been privy to so far, because like it's happening to me way too much where someone like whiffs a button right on wake up, and it seems to bait a brave counter out of me. It's enough to the point that like it works super well, and enough different people have done it to me at this point that I have to imagine that it's on purpose, right? Trying to bait my brave counter there. I will not bite. Oh, really? Oh, her 2M crushed my fire. I was like, 2M beat was faster. Oh, a little too slow on the draw there. Again, we could have punished that, but I was a little too slow on the U lariat. Gave him enough time to recover. I'll take this throw, I suppose. Oh, I wanted to punish that spot dodge with a 2M. Okay, sure. Okay. Once again, probably could have killed them right there. I guess we just wait for them to do that again, because it seems like they will. Oh, baby, they got clipped by that. That's insane. I was just hoping they wouldn't be ready to spot dodge it. They actually got hit straight up. Okay, sure. We're almost on chip, which is a problem. I tried to spot dodge right at the last second there, but I did not do that fast enough. That was a problem again of us probably if we were instead of dashing there, we were walking there. Probably would have been easier to on reaction hold back instead of hold back and hit guard, right? So dashing forward there maybe somewhat got us killed. Oh, we both super jumped, and because I did JM, it's obviously not a very good air to air button. It's more of an air to ground sort of thing. Oh, whoa. Okay. There was a little bit more stutter than I was assuming there, which is a little bit difficult to deal with in the corner sometimes. Oh yeah, yep. There you go. The rollback frames have suddenly I've had a pretty good connection so far, I feel like. But yeah, it's getting a little stuttery every now and then. Oh my god, I can't believe that lost. I'm terribly sorry for your loss, Catalina. That should work, I thought. I'm quite certain that you can catch with I think I did it early. I guess the timing must be slightly more. Oh, that recovered way faster than I thought it would. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's 668 right there. That time I actually managed to spot dodge. Wonderful. Nice. Yeah, that 668 recovered really fast. I'm not entirely. I guess that's just maybe I'm just slow on the reaction. So to me, it was like, oh, I hit her right when she did it, but no, I didn't. Yeah, you don't do that, man. Again, you had the right idea. You had the right like meeting me in the air. JM. If I'm just gonna JM is. Oh man, this is some sweat hurt wet. Oh baby. Okay, it's fine. We deal with this. But yeah, meeting me in the air is actually a really good idea because JM is a horrible air-to-air button, right? It's sorry, not decent. It's a as you can see right there, very good air-to-ground button, right? But it's horrible as an air-to-air. So if you know Ladieva's gonna jump up and try to do that to you, yeah, because it hits straight down. That's what makes it such a good air-to-ground button. Is what makes it such a bad air-to-air button. It hits like right underneath her, very low. So if you super jump like Sandberg has been doing, then it works out better that way. Okay, sure. Honestly, I was gonna try and air throw him. Like I thought he was gonna jump up to meet me again because that's what worked out for him. And then I was going to try and air command grab his ass. Get grab nerd. Down to earth, in fact. 668. Okay, sure. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. Counter hit 6XL on crouching. Makes it super easy +9 there, so super easy to link into our 8-frame medium in that circumstance. Yeah, grab. Oh, they weren't ready for the reset. Oh, I kind of like hooked up just like a fake reset there because I didn't have any actual way to extend that combo easily. Right? I like one thing I will say though. One thing that I liked us doing there was using our Raging Strike in that circumstance to get actual Oki off of that hit, right? Because otherwise, if we were around like here, right, we didn't have headbutt or we didn't have headbutt is a big problem, and they were crouching, so lariat wouldn't have worked, right? If we had 50 meter, I guess we could have U-lariated, but I'm not sure if we had 50 meter. Regardless, it's like getting this weird like stray hit and going immediately, I'd be like, okay, Raging Strike. And then I couldn't really convert off of it, but I at least managed to drop them into that reset, right? The Raging Strike is what allowed us to do that. It allowed us to get, like, to put them into a combo situation where we could have gotten Oki off it. So that was a good little spur-of-the-moment decision there to actually spend the Raging Strike and go from there. I'm happy. I think that basically is exactly what won us that last bit. If we just do that combo and stay in the corner there, we probably might still win, right? We do have a big advantage there, but that let us immediately put them in a guess for game situation, which I think is good eats by us. Hey, look at that. Double-digit MS. We'll certainly take that. We will certainly take that. Oh no, but they won't take it? No, please. Please, it's been... yeah, the Mycon set was actually surprisingly fine, even though his ping was higher than my ping with Sandberger. Good games, both of them, by the way. I think Mycon... I've never met, but or I've never talked to even, but I'm aware there's some South American boys in Discord server I know they're big fans of. And then also Sandberg I've only seen around talking in like some of the Granblue Discords and things like that. But cool people. But yeah, my connection with Mycon was actually better than my connection with Sandberger, despite Mycon having like 50 MS higher ping. Of course he knows. Yeah, I tried to do some fake on him there, but yeah. You do not. You don't need to once if you're in close L range, especially right after 2 headbutts, just mash. It beats strike and throw. So he knows. Okay, sure. Yep. Again, Lancelot, we were talking about this. First off, I got to fuzzy match a lot more in general. We also got to be careful too. I tried. I didn't let the button go back to neutral, unfortunately. So I didn't spot dodge. I tried there. But again, I did the same thing that's been causing me problems with Raging Strikes sometimes. I walk up and grab them again. Is that I'm going from down to down back instead of letting the stick go back to neutral for a second first. He's okay. He's not sitting still. Fair enough. I guess it makes sense. If I was Lancelot and I could get out of the corner so easily, why would I ever sit in the corner and respect your pressure, right? Ow. My face, please. We're very dead. It was almost a good turnaround, though. Like, if we had hit him with that, if I knew he was going to do that and I had 668 a little bit earlier, right, and caught him again trying to jump out, we probably could have even killed him off of that, so. Still went fine, I think, overall. Get grabbed. Oh, he sure is, he's mashing a lot. Oh, okay, goddamn, my bad. He sure is oh, that's he hit me with that before, too. I mean, for some reason, that doesn't seem like it'll be plus to me, but it certainly is. Got to mash on that JU. Don't forget about that bit. Oh, okay. Yep. I'm being a little. He's really what he's doing right now is he's making the pace of the game incredibly fast, and that's making me make mistakes. Right, like he's just playing at 100 miles a minute, and it's making me less able to like sit, process, think about what my good options are, and you see like my more jumpy habits coming out. Right, like brave countering preemptively, things like this, things that we have tried to sort of work on and get a little bit more under control. He's sort of forcing me to rely on them because I'm just panicking, right? Get away from it. Ooh, I really thought he would match there too. I suppose not though. Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, could have gotten something even more off of that 668, I think. Yep. Again, but see, the thing is though, like if he's gonna play like this, right? It's the kind of thing that I can definitely be like, okay, so this is the game we're playing. I got you. You know what I mean? Oh, tried to jump away from that, could not. Oh, yeah, again, see? He just doesn't want to sit still, like, ever. And we can, like, so all I have to do is, like, if I just keep, at least, he's probably gonna adapt, right? But as for how he's playing right now, all I have to do is just keep my pressure tight, right? If I just keep my pressure tight, if I keep it so that like, if I structure my layer 1 so as to keep him in place, right? Then he just dies. Yup. Again, like, just no, like, weird, don't command grab, don't do anything that relies on him, like, not standing still, right? Or sorry, that relies on him anything that relies on him standing still is not the correct move right now. This man has shown us that, yeah, he's just gonna match, right? He's just gonna match, which means we just do all of our stuff that beats him. He was matching right there too, right? As soon as he landed, he was matching. I'm gonna beta DP again here. No? Okay, sure, get back there. I'm gonna beta DP here. No, okay, get back there. DP that time, fine. We have a big advantage here, so we can use our resources accordingly. Let's just be a little bit careful to not accidentally hand this back to the Lance here. Oh, the DP still gets me. Fine. I thought I could jump over it. I could not. U headbutt's gonna be gangbusters here. Yeah. Again, so you see, we learned a lot in that first game. We're actually somewhat able to implement it, right? He's like, his whole plan so far has just been like play at 1,000,000 miles a minute and make me make mistakes. So I'm just going, when I get a chance, when I actually get him to sit still for a sec, I'm going to like basically entirely rely on the fact that he's not going to do anything that's like he's just hitting buttons, right? So I'm gonna do my best to do things that I know would kill someone who's just hitting buttons. You think I would normally do that? No. But I knew for a fact the first thing that he was gonna do when he got up there is he was going to try and get out of the corner, right? So I was like, okay, fine. If that's how. Oh, okay. I tried to jump to meet him there and perhaps SPD him, but no such luck. But yeah, see, like that Larry is a great example of that. I was like, okay, I know what kind of man you are, and I will play accordingly, right? It's definitely a valid strategy. Like, it's still tough to deal, especially when he's on offense. Him just playing at 100 miles a minute like this, right? But once we can get a little bit of once we can hold him down for a sec, it becomes a very exploitable playstyle. You can see how this is going here. It's I think a very good like first to two strategy for sure, like which is what ranked is, and a lot of tournaments will be like that too. To just like try and overwhelm your opponents as fast as you possibly can, right? Okay, he's gonna do that. Yep, that exactly. I have no doubt in my mind that he was gonna do that right there. Let's smash. Ooh, okay. I really thought he would mash and guess command grab there. He did not. I canceled into headbutt there. Oh, actually I got punished for my far L. What the hell? I just didn't cancel into anything as fast as I should have there. Fine. Gonna go aerial? No. Oh, I should have spotted. Okay, well, this is a problem. Yeah. Honestly, I'd much rather take this throw than the alternatives. Oh, nice. Okay, sure. At least the slowdown effect is gone now. Get away from me. DP? No. You lariat? Oh, DP on reaction. Fair enough. He saw blue. He did his own blue. I did not mean to spot dodge there. Just meant to be holding the guard button, but I hit back accidentally. You're gonna do something big and silly. Oh, DP. That makes sense, actually. Fair enough. So now, see, he's actually. So here's the adaptation. He's actually slowed down quite a bit now, right? Like, you notice that he is now. He's down backing. Like, he's waiting to see what I'm gonna do in neutral a lot more than he used to. That was not him slowing down, to be fair. But in general, he has somewhat slowed down. And now I start command grabbing him, right? Now, okay, I'm like, okay, we've conditioned you to be a bit of a more of a good boy. Just sit there and take it every now and then. So now we're going to start, doing the big funny to you. And doing our things that we do when we condition people to sit still, right? That time he did match though. I was doing that close H to exactly catch that, and it worked out, luckily. And yeah, I mean, counter hit close H starter, Ladieva in the corner. That was a lot of damage, right? I've been seeing a lot of success incorporating a little bit more close H into my play recently as Ladieva, because I noticed something, right? Let's talk about this real quick. I'll pause. We're not done. We'll play one more match, but I do want to talk about this because I think this is a very. If there's any Ladievas watching, this is something that, to be fair, a lot of the other Ladievas I've noticed. Gabagool does this. J-Man does this to me. Nothing doesn't do it quite as much, but he definitely does too. But yeah, like let's talk about setting, like how to set up Oki for a second, right? So I'm plus 28 there, right? So I have a goal, for example. I have a goal of mine. Like, I want to hit you with a close H meaty, okay? What does that mean? Close H has 12 startup frames. Okay, fine. The first thing I need to check, if I just mash close H here, right? Am I close enough to do close H? Yeah, because it's a proximity normal, right? If I was too far away, I get this. But SPD leaves me, of course, for Ladieva specifically, it leaves her, like, right in your face, right? So that's fine. So we can get close H. Okay, so this has a 12 frame startup. I happen to also know from Dustloop, you can also check this yourself, but it has 6 active frames. Right, so ideally, like the ideal thing here is we can find that auto time thing that if we're plus 17, right, that's perfect. Why? Because I guess Yeah, the first X frame's frame 12, actually, so plus 16 is what we're looking for. Because we want to hit not on frame 12, not on frame 13, which would be the second, not on frame 14, which would be the third, not on frame 15, which would be the fourth, not on frame 15, which would be the fifth, but on frame 16. No, I think I miscounted slightly there, but you get my point. If we can hit on the last active frame, we'll be perfect. Yeah. 12 is 1, so 6 will be 5. Yes. So 17 technically will be 6. But so if we can get to plus 17 somehow after this, that's perfect meaty. We don't need all that though. As long as we are plus 12 or more, the close H will hit them right when they get up. Right? So check this out. This is where you start trying to mess around with things. This is how you discover your Oki setups, right? Plus 28. So I want to kill at least, if I can kill like 12, so ideally we want to kill like 14, 15, 16 frames. I have a move that is exactly that long. Check it out. 14 frames. Now I'm plus 14. Right? Plus 14 means that this hits on its third active frame. That's meaty as hell. It doesn't really, the frame advantage isn't really the point. The point is that the first thing you do on wake up is mash a button because you're trying to be command grab. You get hit by that close H, and I mean this is 1 BP to be fair, but it's also a diva, so like we'll balance it out. But like you can off a close H, you can get another. Sorry, I'm messing it up here, but you'll just believe me. You can get another close H, and then this isn't even the optimal. This is the super easy baby combo, right? This is doing this, but you can see how this is it's a lot of damage. Right? You have to remember this is on Ladieva's 18k health bar there too. Now it is also on 1 BP, so it's actually overall it kind of balances out, but it's a lot of damage, right? And you saw what happened to Lancelot there when he matched, right? So it is like using close H as a media again. And the other thing too is that people know what's up, right? If they block this, like fear goes in their heart, right? Because if they block this, they're like, if they were considering mashing, they're like, like they know what Ladieva can do to them for getting hit by that, right? They'll be like, oh, my bad. Oh god, oh god, no, please no, right? So it'll then make them more likely to sit still, which then we get the command grab, right? It's a much scarier way to because my point is the comparison pointers. I've been doing this a lot recently instead, where I just do like a meaty close L, which is still fine. It's still good for a number of reasons and against different characters, safe jab, etc., right? But a little bit of meaty close H every now and then, this is like a gun pointed to their head, is a wonderful idea, I think. And we've been getting a lot of success recently off of some counter hit close H's into just massive damage. And you can see the plain as day example of that with the Lancelot there. Let me see if I can, while we're waiting for a match, let me see if I can hit the Gobo optimal there, as it is called, or as I call it anyway. Wait. I think I didn't put enough delay in here. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, not quite enough. You have to delay so many things. You want after that 2H, you want to go into headbutts again. You got to delay it for long enough to get that back. This is probably Mycon again. Unironically, the ping with him was like just by the ping. At least if it's someone we fought so far, it is Mycon. Yeah, sure, why not? If it is Mycon, even though the ping was kind of high, the match was actually quite stable. I didn't really find any internet problems. This difference between, like, the ping is a result of just geographical distance, right? The ping is an unavoidable thing. The signal takes a certain amount of time to travel from, like, me to, apologies, I'm not entirely certain if Mycon is Brazilian or Argentinian, or I know he's from South America, but I don't know where exactly from. Like, it has to cross, from Canada, where I am, it has to cross that physical distance. That's what the ping is, right? But how, that's a bit much, though. Okay, thank you. They agree with me. But then ping does not automatically mean horrible connection unless it gets obviously to a ridiculous number. There's also a point of just like, are you wired up? Do you have a good internet connection, etc., etc. That can then, even though you have like a decently high ping with somebody, it can still be very playable, right? This is probably Sandburger. If it's the same person again, let's do it. If it is Sandburger, I'd like more Catalina experience. I just hope that our like, so that's just a good example, right? My connection with Sandburger, this is not, it's 1 to 10. Oh, okay, we fought him a couple of times recently. My connection with Sandburger was worse than my connection with Mycon, even though the ping was lower, right? Because the internet connections were just not playing as well with each other. So ping is not the end-all be-all, right? The rollback frames at the end of the day is really what's gonna cause you some troubles every now and then. Okay, sure. Yeah, we did learn that was actually unintentional. I was actually trying to do headbutts there, and I didn't have the cooldown, so I just ended up getting close H, and it worked out amazingly there, which we will certainly take. Okay, I mean, he gets out of the corner there, I suppose, at least, so that's still very worth it for him. That, actually, same thing happened again there, actually. I've been trying, like, I want to do 2 headbutts, and I just end up accidentally, that time, that was very intentional. That close H was super intentional to catch a match there. I feel bad. They have been getting just caught in... So, okay. The first 2 close H's there, I was trying to do headbutt, but leave a big delay between it, and I just left so much of a delay that I got close H instead. The last headbutt there though, that was an Oki option. Like, that was very intentional to try and catch him mashing. But yeah, the first 2 were certainly just some dumb luck there that ended up working out for me, which I will take. Okay, sure. Fine, fine. We're here now. I will get thrown now. You're in your stance. Now you're not in your stance, so you're much less scary than you otherwise would be. Now you're back in the stance. Wait, oh! You can choose what... Oh, nice. Yeah, don't mash on that. Don't mash on that. You can choose whether or not to go... I mean, you can interrupt that M kick there, but it's like 18 frames or something. It's not... It's not realistically reactable, right? Just let her do it. It'll put her out of stance. It's fine. But she can choose whether or not to go into stance after... By the way, I'm in hell, in case you were curious. In hell, I like it. Hold me down. Hold me in place. I mean, I'm in hell. But yeah, she can choose whether or not to go into stance. Oh, tried to jump out of that. Yep. Oh, no such luck. You're not jumping on the bright side. I mean, this is still pretty bad for us. It's still a pretty hard round for us to win. And we don't have to spot dodge DP. We can block a DP and be fine. I think I have to. I'm gonna just run up and grab them. Oh, okay, sure. Oh, she was still in stance. Wait. I thought, because, okay, so the thing that happened in my head there was I was like, oh yeah, when she hits that M, she leaves stance. But is that a conscious decision that she's been making, or is it only maybe on, oh god, is it only maybe on block that happens? Yeah, because right there, look, that looks like she just, like, as like part of the animation, leaves stance there. But that time looked like he turned it off, right? Like when he missed. So I think maybe it's, oh, I tried to brave counter that, but I was a little too early. Maybe when she whiffs it, she doesn't have to. I actually need to check that. I tried to do the same. I tried to brave counter that again, and I was too. I keep thinking that kick is a little bit faster than it is. There's no need to try and do it like frame 1 though. We can just wait out, right? We can just wait it out. It doesn't have to be so like reaction. Like it's not a reaction test. You can react to the fact that you hit it and blocked it, and then go from there, right? Like that. Exactly. Okay, my JX lost that. I gotta be a little bit better about trying to beat this JL here. Probably should have just hit them with SSBA, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, now we're kind of in a weird, like slightly awkward situation. But yeah, they're UL's stance. If you were not familiar, I'm gonna not SSBA them here. Oh, they DP'd. Okay, they just didn't want to play the video game. That's fair. Yeah. Because they were in a straight 50-50 right there, and they just chose. Could I have killed them if I continued that combo all the way to the end? They didn't have a whole lot of health. Maybe I could have just... Yeah, that actually might have been a bit of a case where... I really need to JM more preemptively there. But that might have been a case where just doing that was quite silly, actually. Because it's entirely possible they would have just died to the combo as is without a reset. I was a little bit dubious about that, to be completely honest with you. So that's why I didn't do it. But maybe would have been a safer answer at the end of the day to just have that be the option I commit to, right? Just try and kill them straight up with the combo. In worst case, I still get some amount of Oki off of the SSBA anyways. Okay, yeah, can't roll too far away there, Missy. Oh, I meant to SBA there, which actually would have worked, but I messed it up, unfortunately for me. Yup. I had a feeling that backflip was coming there, which is why I just let the U lariat rip, and it worked out pretty well. Nice. Definitely an answer, like a hard call out, but like a very good answer to JM, my beloved. Far M, I suppose, somewhat my beloved. DP is gonna beat JM though most of the time. Just mashed that 2L immediately, though. It was a little risky, to be honest with you. Okay, sure. We've been doing pretty well about trying to beat out these backflip attempts so far. Okay, didn't reach me. Ooh. Nice. Yes, again, Unten does this a lot. They try to spot dodge the headbutts, and I'm not entirely certain that I'm, like, convinced that's that good of an idea, to be honest with you. I'm gonna USPD them here. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna get thrown. You know what? Should have spent the meter to make that, because if I'd done, oh, they're dead, never mind. If I'd done super, that would have beat throw, right? I just wanted to do USPD to conserve some meter, but realistically, I should have just done super there to, like, if I was gonna command grab and I had 100 meter and I was gonna kill anyway, then I really should have. Because my plan was that with work the crowd and technical input, USPD would kill, which I think might not be inaccurate there. Ooh, RL didn't quite reach as far as I wanted him to. That's fine. No longer in stance. Not meant to spot dodge there. Just meant to be holding the guard button, and some unfortunate things happen. Okay, JU, my beloved. Yeah, again, we gotta think about whether or not it's gonna cross us up, and JH or JU accordingly. We had some troubles with that before. We're doing better about it now. Bonk. Oh, okay, that kind of worked. Yeah, because I was autopiloting into SPD, the spot dodge worked out there for sure. But if I ever just do like a second headbutt or autopilot into, if I'm gonna do like strike pressure instead, you just die for that, right? But certainly if I just go into SPD right away and don't really pay attention to the fact that you just spot dodge me, it can work out pretty decently. Bonk. That was certainly, you know, it keeps happening. It really does keep happening. I need to start doing this intentionally, I think. What I just like leave the headbutt. This has not been intended. I just keep trying to do, like, I keep trying to delay the headbutts as much as possible to catch smashing, and I get an even better outcome, which is kind of insane, to be honest with you. But yeah, clearly I need to do this more often, man. Where I just like, bonk. Okay, yeah, they know. I gotta like stop my headbutts on purpose to catch smashing in the mid screen there. I actually really like that. It's been been happening accidentally this entire time with Untoten, but like I gotta do that more often, man. It's kind of going kind of nuts in the crib right now. Okay, sure. Bonk. Oh, really? Okay, they're guessing good. They sure are guessing grab a lot. I'm not going to route as if you're dead here, because I don't think you are. So I'm just going to come down here. And then, you're going to get hit by this? No, you're going to hit by the third one. And you're going to, okay. And at the end there, they match, trying to beat command grab. Understandable. Yeah, I hadn't used, you'll notice I hadn't used 3 headbutts, basically that entire time, right? So that time we were able to be a little bit in the clutch there, able to be a bit more deceptive about it, and just go for a third one for that knockdown reset situation. More Oki, you got to deal with more Ladieva pressure. You know, it's a tough place to be. Okay, awesome. Well, that is gonna do it for this here video, fellas. I think we learned a couple of things. It was interesting. I had a good time. But yeah, as always, you know, if you made it this far in the video, you know, like the bell. What the hell? Like the video, hit the subscribe, that bell, you know, all that. Obviously, it does help the channel out a lot, which is why I ask. But the bell could also be helpful for you, you know, if you want to stay notified about all the content that's coming out every single day here. You can also join the Discord, link in the description down there. That one's even more helpful for you. I think it's a nice place for you to hang out, learn about the game, enjoy a nice community surrounding Granblue, right? We got like 500 people in there. Not everyone's active, obviously, but it's a nice place. It's a nice place. This would be nice for all ban you. I also stream on Twitch. There's another link in the description down there for you if you want to come by and hang out in the streams. I think you'll have a good time. Otherwise, you can just drop a follow or something. I'd greatly appreciate that. And of course, for number 4, most importantly, most importantly, I hope you guys had a great time hanging out today. As always, man, I know I sure did. We're playing some good Ladieva right here. I'm glad to see it. And yeah, having a lot of fun with Granblue. There's gonna be a lot more coming your way, but until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.